Number 16 says, what is the least common multiple of 70, 60, and 50? And we have 5 choices here. Something that I haven't been emphasizing in these ACT videos for this 2013-14 version, at least, has been using process of elimination. We could definitely use that here. They have to be multiples of all 3 of these numbers. 60, clearly not a multiple of 50. Likewise, 180 is clearly not a multiple of 50. And 210, not a multiple of 50. So from there, we could use the answers to our advantage here and figure this out. So 2100, is it a multiple of 70? If I divide by 70, yeah, it equals 30. 2100, is that a multiple of 60? Yes, it's a whole value. It's an integer value right there, 35. And then finally, 2100, is that a multiple of 50? Yes, it is, 42. So we know that we don't really need to check excuse me, choice K then, because J worked. That would be lower than K. So K would be a multiple of 70, 60, and 50, but not the least common multiple. We're looking for the lowest one. However, I don't want you to depend on being able to use the answer choices to always come to the answer. So the longer explanation here, but the way that will always work so that you could figure this out without answer choices, let me show that to you as well here. So 70, you could break that down. We're going to do prime factorization to figure this out. So 10 can be broken down farther into 2 and 5. So you have 7 times 2 times 5, or if I write that in an ascending order, that would be what 70 is with the prime factorization applied to it. So this one, you'd have 6 and 10. This would be 2 and 3. And this would be 2 and 5. So here you have 2 squared times 3 times 5, and then for 50, you can break that apart. You could do 5 and 10, and then this one you could break apart further into 2 and 5. So this would be 2 times 5 squared. And then from there, the LCM is always going to equal, you look for any number that shows up, and then you look for the highest power that is there. So I see 2 shows up, and the highest power of 2 that shows up is 2 squared. So that's one factor of our least common or lowest common multiple. Do the same thing with 3. I only see 3 showing up here, but that's got to be included, factored into our least common multiple. I see 5 showing up, and it shows up twice here. We have a 5 squared, so that's going to be a component, a factor of our least common multiple. And then 7 shows up as well. So this would be 2 squared, 4 times 3 times 5 squared is 25, and then times 7. This would be 12 times 25 times 7. And 12 times 25, think 12 quarters, that'd be $3. So you'd have 300 there times 7. So your final answer, using a non-guess and check or process of elimination method, gets you 2100. So I want you to know that way as well as the guess and check way going into it. Save yourself some time. If you can use process of elimination, do that to save yourself some time, but don't go into it not knowing how to actually figure out the problem without the choices. Know how to do the problem without the choices given to you. But number 16 in the end, either way, choice J.